Hey, I've been busy since the last one. Prepared this party here to bring over from the demo. You know, I always thought this guy was like a Cyclops, but now that I can rotate him. Anyway, here's some stats, here's the family trees. I'm just gonna go through these real quick. In fact, all of this is not going to matter, as we're gonna see pretty soon, but just to show you guys what all I've gone through here in the demo. It's a little bit quick. I've done some speeding up here in editing so that the episode isn't crazy long, but if you want to see any of this stuff, you can always pause the video. I like this one, the chocolate golem. I got a sweet tooth all the time, so he makes me hungry. Anyway, that's all of them. Here's another look at the party. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and transfer that demo data, and this is the point where I say welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince or something. But anyway, first of all, I've got this head start set that I'm gonna get from the eShop. They're downloaded, and it says these monsters have been brought over. Here's a Wrangler's bundle. And I'm going to go ahead and click through all my settings real quick. Zoom. The usual. This is kind of the same stuff that I set up in the demo. I really wish these settings had carried over, but I had to do them again. Anyway, the opening cutscene's a little different, so let's give it a watch.
This isn't good. Over here!
Hey? A human whelp by the looks of him. Hang about! This isn't any ordinary human. Gorin, help me get him inside!
So, if he's no ordinary human, what's he supposed to be?
He is none other than Randolfo the Tyrant's son, a prince amongst us monster folk.
Randolfo's son? But he looks like any other human.
They say Randolfo had a child with a human woman, but the boy's whereabouts were unknown.
But what would he be doing here in Naderia now?
Well...
There you are, darling. Have those bullies been picking on you again?
But you're tougher than anyone, Your Highness. Why not show them who's boss next time?
No, Gloopet. Listen carefully. No matter what happens, you are not to lay a finger on a human. You are not like them. And that means you have to try twice as hard as anyone else to be human, if not harder.
All right, mate. You're the one what moved into that little hut in the woods, ain't ya? You sneaky rotter. Hey, stop that! Oh, what do you want, Evan? I suppose you think you're some kind of hero wanting to protect this idiot. Ow, that hurts. Are you all right there? I guess neither of us is much of a hero. The shriveler. It got my dad. And after it strikes, he comes back for the whole family. He's going to get me and my sister. Hey! Where are you going?
What's monster kind royalty doing in a piddling backwater like this?
Is that you? How come you're so strong? And what did it mean, monster kind royalty?
Spread out! We'll catch that silver-haired brat!
My darling, listen to me. You have to remember, each of us is burdened with our own destiny. My darling boy, please embrace your humanity. Your father rules over Naderia, but that is not your concern. Just please, whatever you do, stay away from him. I beg you.
Lady Miriam! Oh. Thankfully, she's just snoozing. Where are you going, Your Highness? Naderia? Don't go, Your Highness. Come back!
Ah, I see you're awake. I know you've come a long way, but you'd best give up on your plan to see your father. Huh? Not interested in my warning, I see.
He's come all this way alone. Impressive. Though I wouldn't expect any less from one of your sons, Randolfo, my lord.
Tell me, boy of mine. Why do you return to the underworld, from which you are an outcast? It is certainly within my power to ease your mother's pain, but only if I so desire.
You intend to take arms against me?
Very well. Allow me to show you exactly where you stand. You are now cursed, unable to harm creatures of monster blood. That should deter you from returning here.
Now prepare to be sent to the end of time itself! Globo Oscuro!
You again. So you are here, progeny of human and monster. I am the one who sees all. I am sorry to tell you that your mother passed a short while ago. Henceforth, you will do as she wished and live your life as a human. I shall remove the monster blood that courses through your veins for you. Why do you resist? I see. So you would have your revenge by deposing him and taking his title as Master of Monsterkind. For this, you will require the strength of a monster, no doubt. Very well. You are the master of your own destiny.
So, by a little different, I actually meant really, really different. That explains so much more about what's going on with the curse, what's going on with your character's backstory. I'm just going to be calling him Psaro for the most part, since that's the default name and that's the name that I go with. But yeah, here we are, getting into the actual game. So I've gone ahead and skipped through the other opening scenes. They're the same as the demo. You can see my party carried over here. I've done a little bit of leveling. Now, unfortunately, they only bring over their default trait, no matter what you have synthesized. They don't even bring their family trees. So that was really disappointing. I thought at the very least I'd have some, good monsters with really cool talents. But I do have some good monsters with some good base talents. Having early access to Bang and to a couple of the breath skills has been very nice in the early game. Lets me wipe out enemy parties pretty quick, do some level grinding. And now I've reached the point where I get to go to the Colosseum. So yeah, through the magic of television, I skipped ahead through all of that. If anybody remembers that phrase, oh boy, you're old like I am. They used to use it on cooking shows. We combine these ingredients, and through the magic of television, we'll pull out the full souffle 45 minutes later. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. If not, don't worry about it. It's a relic of a bygone era.
Do you want to have a go?
So yeah, category G. This is going to be what we back in my day called a raffle stomp.
A new challenger approaches the world of the Monster Mega Brawl. Let's welcome all the way from Rose Hill, the handsome stranger. Facing him is another newcomer, a would-be warrior known for his all-round pleasant demeanor. It's Clancy. Now it's time for the first bout. Let's brawl!
Sorry for the spoilers, but round 1 goes about how you would expect. Also, look how tiny my hunter mech is. I love it. It's adorably, like, small and angry. But anyway, that was quick. I do have speed up on in battle, so that makes it go even a little quicker.
The handsome stranger takes the first match. Do we have a new rising star on our hands? The crowd sure seems to think so. But who will he face in the second round? It's the Category G heavyweight ready to put you in a spin, Uncle Trevor.
If that's their heavyweight, they got some really weird weight classes.
No time to waste. The second bout is about to begin. Let's brawl!
Again, spoilers, but this round goes about how you'd expect to. Actually take a couple points of damage, surprisingly, and then, yeah. We do have to have more than one round of attacks, but not much more.
Incredible! The handsome stranger does it again, storming through the second round. Who could have seen this coming? Judging by our winner, looks really can kill. But now it's time for the final round. And look who we have here. He'll pulverize you between his mighty wheels of steel, DJ
Now that's a
Meat
heavyweight.
Grinder. As we approach the grand finale, let's find out who will maul and who will ball. Let the third bout begin. Let's brawl!
I'll give you one guess how this goes. You don't even need to guess, the answer is just overwhelmingly in my favor. Not like instant kill or anything. They did take a couple hits each. But just a couple.
Sensational! From out of nowhere, the winner of Category G is the ever enigmatic handsome stranger. Give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to take a quick break from the Monster Mega Brawl.
Oh yeah, this
something
is where
ever so
Rose is
slightly
introduced.
special.
And it's the same as the demo, so... Here she is. We're going to skip to the next part. You don't need to see these cutscenes again. If you want to see them, just go rewatch the first episode. Alright, back to the Coliseum. The foyer, rather. I figured, while I'm here, why not try the next rank up? So, Category F.
Let's do this.
I thought this one was also going to be a cakewalk, and I wasn't far off, but you'll see there's a reason I don't go any further than
Ladies
this.
and gentlemen, entering
Yet.
the Category F tournament is the
I was
Novice
pleasantly surprised
Supernova. All the way
that
from Rose Hill,
it's a bit of a challenge,
sensationally skilled
so
Silent
I figure I'll
Stunner.
do some good synthesis, some good level grinding, I guess is really the only word for it. Doesn't really feel like
And
level grinding in this
facing him,
game so far.
Classy like
That's
a
pretty quick.
ballerina, but downright nasty in
Yeah,
the arena.
I'll get a good party
It's
together and come
Lady
back and do some higher
Aurelia.
ranks. However, let's see how this Category F battle goes.
Now on with the opening bout. Let's brawl.
I totally just talked over the announcer, my apologies. Not that what he says is important or even interesting, to be frank. Although I do appreciate how usually when he says, "Let's brawl," it's fairly well synced with that little pose that he does. If you gotta be a giant dork, you may as well be kinda cool about it, right? And there they go. Next.
The Silent Stunner struts through the first round. This novice is no joke. He's making a real splash. But who's he facing in round two? None other than Lady Long, draconic beast from the distant east. Watch out, she'll strike like lightning. No time to waste. It's time for the second bout. Let's brawl!
And once again, it's not like a absolute slaughter or anything, but I wouldn't say this is hard yet. I think I stopped at the correct point, because anything past this category would be pushing it. As you can see, some of my dudes are getting real low on HP here. But in the end, they're down to one monster. He decides to attack my tank for some reason. And down he goes. I mean, I'm glad he decided to attack my tank. That's what a tank is for, after all.
Round two goes to the Silent Stunner. Now that really was a ferociously fiery fight. But here's our man, cool as a cucumber. He doesn't look even remotely phased. Now for its last opponent, it's the trash-talking terror, the bequiffed basher, Gorgeous Gordon!
Gorgeous Gordon indeed is one handsome hunk of a man. I say that
It's time to
sarcastically.
head to our
Sarcastically.
dramatic
Yes, that's the
conclusion.
word. Sarcastically.
Who will maul and who
It's
will
a combination
fall?
of sarcastically
Let the
and
third
supportively.
final bout begin. Let's brawl!
And here's the good old explanation of large versus small monsters. Oh, I think I'll probably be sticking to small, honestly. Like the really small ones, my Hunter Mech for example, getting 2 hits per round. I'm not sure, that might be one of his innate skills, but I like the idea of having like a bunch of little itty bitty monsters that just absolutely kick butt. I've liked that ever since Pokemon Gen 2, back on the Game Boy Color, Gold and Silver. I decided that I was going to raise a Smoochum, which is the unevolved form of Jinx. I was going to raise a Smoochum and get it to like level 100, because I really don't like Jinx, and it was going to remain a Smoochum. It was going to be this little tiny baby Pokemon that kicked butt. And I succeeded, and I never had to deal with having a unattractive looking Jinx on my party. Actually, I don't know if I got her to level 100, but got all the way through the Elite Four. So ever since then, the appeal of having a party of very small monsters in a monster battling game that can still win really hard fights has just been like kind of my jam, so to speak. Not necessarily baby monsters, Smoochum happened to be one, but just small in size. This Flython gave me some trouble, as you can see. But in the end, came out on top.
Unbelievable! The winner of Category F is... the Silent Stunner! Let's give him a big round of applause. And some cheers too. Come on!
Alright, another big skip ahead. Here we are in the Molosseum. And you can see I've done some more leveling. I still have the same party, but they're higher level now. Just showed you all their talents. They've all got their second skill. Or, yeah, I guess it would be called a skill. It says right there, skills and traits. So here's where we're at.
What is it?
And of course we have to compete in rank G in order to advance the story at this point.
Do you want to enter?
This guy surprised me back in the demo, because like, he's a monster and he doesn't hold back with his little blurbs and then ready, set, kill. Like, whoa, a little more intense than I expected.
His origin, a mystery. We know him only by his enigmatic alias, the Cryptic Kid. His opponent is a cold-hearted killer, an iceborn frozen thriller. It's Jock Frost.
Now, is it just me, or is this a different party than was in the demo?
First matchup is about to commence. On your
I could
marks,
just be
get
misremembering.
set, kill.
Anyway, they're a little tougher here than they are in the arena. but so far, not too bad. I kind of feel like maybe I should have gone for level 15, but then again, wouldn't have made that much of a difference, I don't think.
Who could have predicted this outcome? Does this herald the arrival of a new dark horse? His next opponent scalps zombies with the steady dexterity of a trained medical professional.
Ah yes, the surgery pun once again.
Surgery! The second matchup is about to commence. On your marks, get set, kill!
Let's start off by picking on my hunter mech and putting my turtle to sleep. So I'll take one of theirs. And on the second turn, Hunter Mech goes absolutely wild and takes out 2. I love that. That felt like a good getting them back.
Oi, oi, oi! There you have it. The victor of our second bout, the Cryptic Kid. We're witnessing a meteoric rise of unprecedented proportions. Give it up for the Cryptic Kid! His next foe is a dedicated deviant who dares to
I still don't quite understand
It's
what stat beetle is a pun of. Unless you're talking about beating the odds and not caring about stats? I don't know.
The final matchup is about to commence. Are you ready for action? This is it. On your marks, get set, kill.
And I suppose, frankly, it doesn't matter. It's not that important to figure out every single pun. Anyway, let's fight. Yeah, Bang and Whoosh early did some good work for me. As you're seeing. There we go, category G. Done and dusted.
There we have it! The category G winner is none other than... the mysterious monster wrangler, whose name remains hidden behind anonymity. The Cryptic Kid.
Yeah, the reputation increase, and also this intense guy staring me down. Sheesh. Chill out, buddy, it was just a victory.
I think you're ready to step up a category next time. I'll be rooting for you.
I should have listened a little more closely when he said next time. But anyway, here's our friend Virgil.
Well, well, someone looks like the cat who got the cream.
And it's the same cutscenes as the demo here too.
Now. The local monsters are sure to take a shine to you now.
That second piece of Travelite you won should give us access to
Yep.
another circle of Naderia.
It sure does.
Indeed. And you're bound to meet many more powerful monsters there.
Well, shall we return to the tower and head to the next circle of Naderia?
No. I know that, like, they turn and they walk towards the door like you're supposed to, but... Now, is it just me or is this part new? I don't recall this from the demo.
But you're still far too weak to wrest the throne from your father.
Again,
You
I could be
must grow
misremembering.
stronger.
Okay, so we're gonna turn right around because I want to give the next category a try.
Do you want to enter?
It went well enough in the arena, so why not in the Molosseum? Well, in retrospect, let's just see how it unfolds. There was a lesson to be learned. I'll say that much.
Welcome to the Molosseum's Category F tournament. Introducing our competitors for today. After a spine-tingling debut, our fresh-faced favorite is back for a further foray. It's the Cryptic Kid. His opponent is a typhoon of torment, a hurricane of pain. The winds she whips up will drive anyone insane. It's Augusta.
Get it? Because she's a guster. Guster, someone who makes gusts. Augusta. Augusta. A guster. I think that's the pun here anyway. My birthday's also in August, so I'll take it either way. Let's start off by shutting down half my spells. In fact, all my spells. All I have now is buffs. So, yeah, this part is, this was rough. Not gonna lie. Seeing all my magic users using physical attacks and my hunter mech doing like 1 damage per hit. It's not pretty. Or just straight up missing. And he's down. And the player cannot use items or give direct commands here in the Molosseum or in the arena, so I just have to let my monsters do their thing. Finally, my tank decides, oh, maybe I should throw around some buffs this late in the game. Of course, I think I had him on focus on healing or something like that, so he wasn't really using support skills as much as I should have set him to. Desert Demon thankfully has a pretty decent attack stat, so even physical attacks do at least some damage. Spiky Skin was putting in some work, but not enough. I got my first Frenzied State here, so I got the little tutorial on that. Finally, silence wore off, so here I come with just a prayer, because that's all that I had at this point. A bitter pill, but yeah, lesson learned. I'll come back with some better skills and get through this category a little better. But I'm sure you see where this is going. This battle does not end well. Got my magic back just in time. To be too late. One more try. Not enough. But, like I say, lesson learned. I'll be back. And picking right back up. Okay, I've had several rounds, several hours of synthesizing, level grinding. Let me show you where I'm at. We've got some pretty cool party members now, and some that are a little less than stellar, but that's okay. I'm going to just put this guy up here, because he's in my main party. So I got this Mandrake Major, with Soggy Slasher, Shallow Breather, and Attack Booster 1. I can't actually see his... Well, hold on, what? I get so confused that I can't just press B to go out. I have to push the plus button to save changes in the party. Anyway, I can't see the breeding tree, the synthesis tree, whatever, family tree, there we go. So the Restless Armor that I brought over, bred that with my starter Platypunk for another Restless Armor with some more abilities on it. And then with the Reptile that I brought over to make this Mandrake Major. So there's that guy. Escudoger. This guy has Barricade, Blade Maven, and Crack Ward. And this was using the Hunter Mech that I brought over. I combined it with a Mischievous Mole to get some more abilities on Hunter Mech, and then with a, what are those guys called? Leery Lout to make Escudoger. And Escudoger is tiny. You'll see it when we get in battle. It's hilarious. This one is. Because my Hunter Mech was tiny. Tortoceratops. This one's got Defense Booster 1, Defender, and Hive Mind. So kind of healing support. Debuff, a little bit of an all-rounder. Supposed to be a tank, but he doesn't have anything that grabs aggro, so whatever. This came from... I did a bit of breeding to get a... Oh, I forget. Drag Racer, yeah. And then with the Killer Pillar to make a Drag Racer with some different skills on it, and then combined it with that Armored War Toise, which I keep wanting to say War Tortoise, because I think of War Turtle from Pokemon. But anyway, give me a Tortoceratops, another one I'm going to have an absolute nightmare of a time pronouncing. Sugar Batty, not Sugar Daddy, although I was tempted to nickname him that. Sugar Batty has got Agility Booster 2, check that out. Graveheart, and Bang Aficionado, because he came from the Desert Demon. I had to do a bunch of scouting and breeding to get a, what was that? The green slime. Like, the yellow one up there you see is a moldy slime, but before that it's, oh gosh, I can't think of the name now, and of course it doesn't show the whole family tree's name, but anyway, with a Fromage Frais to make a Fromage Fay, combine that with the Desert Demon, and we get Sugar Batty. Whoops, wrong button. I made this Lump Wizard just because this is what I combined with the NPC in the one that breeds with you in the demo, or synthesizes with your monster in the demo. I did a Lump Wizard with that NPC this time around. So I got Wisdom Booster 1, Whoosh Aficionado, and Thrill Seeker on this guy. Whoa, go back please, thank you. As you can see, there's the Wax Murderer from that NPC, plus a Lunatic that I caught just outside. Lump Wizard. Not sure what I'm doing with this guy. I'd like to make him a Lump Shaman eventually, see if I can get this to Wisdom Booster 2, and yeah, keep going from there. And then I got a Beleth. This one, Sizz Aficionado, Hex Communicator, Whoosh Aficionado, so Magic Dude. Came from that Wizard that I transferred over, along with a Draki to make a Dracolite, with a Vegan Dragora to make Beleth. Robber Rabbit, not to be confused with Roger Rabbit. HP booster one, cut purse, which is some like debuffy stuff, status effects, that kind of thing. Bang aficionado, because Bang is just good. This one's sparkly, if you notice on his little character portrait on the top right towards the middle. Anyway, he came from the Cannon Brawler and just a Bunicorn. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting ZR because I'm a fool. Chocolate Wisp, this one was fun. It's got Outlaw, Blusterer, and Frizzward. So nothing too special, just thought it was kind of fun to make. I bred a skeleton with a wing slime to get a soft serve spook, and then with that chocolate golem from the demo to get Chocolate Wisp. So that's my party right now. I've done everything up to the point where we did it in the demo. So now we're going to go save that dude's kid. And by my calculations, if I may sound like a complete dork for a moment, by my calculations, I have about 20 minutes that I can record here to fit in with other recap stuff. And then, yeah, we'll just go from there and see what happens next week. Hope you folks didn't mind seeing all the recap stuff. That's basically just like the same thing as happened in the demo, so not all that different. Oh yeah, I'm not fighting anything right now because I did get Lump Wizard up to level 10, and that's all that I really cared about, so that he's able to synthesize, but I couldn't find anything that I wanted to synthesize him with. I want either Wisdom Booster 2 when I synth him, or a Lump Shaman, or both. But the only way to get either of those was to breed with one of my current synthesize. I keep saying breed because I'm a Pokemon kid, and we do breeding in Pokemon. Anyway, synthesize with a one of my main party members, and I don't want to lose my main party members, so Lump Wizard will just continue to gain the EXP. And it has just now dawned on me that I could have zoomed halfway to where we need to go. Silly me. There it is right up there. We're not going in there today. It's the same as it was in the demo. If you have a burning need to see, just go watch the demo videos again. It's a one-to-one, exactly the same. The only change that I've seen in this from the demo is two things. One, you can, of course, synthesize many more monsters and scout other monsters, like the large ones, the Cyclops and whatnot. Haven't done that yet, by the way. And two, that opening scene that explains so much more about Psaro and about his curse. Yeah. So now I know the curse is that you cannot harm. Ergo, if you just block an attack or parry, well, that could hurt the monster that you're blocking, so... Alright, I guess that's fair. Although it's pretty funny that you can command monsters to fight each other, which would harm the monsters by making them fight. However, you're not doing the harming, so I guess it's okay if it's secondhand harm? Well, whatever.
Dear me, it looks like he's in a spot of bother.
Seems things have gotten a little dicey. The discombobulator's a real lifesaver. Glad I swiped it from the village back there.
Pardon me, are you all right? Wait, are you a human?
Well, well, an elf mixing with monster kind. How intriguing.
What in the world are you doing here?
Okay, first things first. The name's Trouble. Toilin' Trouble. I'm a researcher of magic. I came to Naderia in search of treasure. Like this nifty little number I pocketed earlier. If you've got a problem with me, monster boy, don't bite your tongue. Can't stomach a little petty theft, huh? That's a bit rich coming from one of your kind.
Is that... Oh, Travelite!
Huh? Oh, this. I stole it from that rat's horrible little hovel. Do you need it by any chance? I suppose I could hand it over. You'd like that, wouldn't you, monster boy?
Do I be honest and say yeah? Or do I play it cool and be like, no? I do need it. I don't like this guy already. He's a big jerk. But, you know what? Let's just play along and see. We'll see where this leads. Yeah.
Well, either way, I guess you're no fan of receiving stolen goods, am I right? So, what's your plan?
I'd like to return it.
Perhaps you'd rather rob me of it instead.
Please stop this!
So let me get this straight. It's wrong to steal, but fine to win something in a fair fight. You know what? I think I'm starting to like you. But I think I've wasted quite enough time on wannabe vigilantes. See you around.
Toil and trouble. What a bizarre individual. Well, the infernal gate should be somewhere inside. Let's be careful as we go.
So, yeah, that's exactly right what Toil and Trouble said. First of all, I hate his name. So far, I hate him. I'm sure I'll either come around to liking him later, or he'll get his comeuppance and I'll be very satisfied. Possibly both. But anyway, it's fine if you win something in a fair fight. If something has been anteed up, like, yeah, that's the result. To the victor go the spoils. Like you're saying, if you win, you can have this. Oh, I shouldn't have auto battle on right now. Anyway, so I want to try and recruit a Blinkster if I can. But stealing is taking it without consent. Winning it in a fight is taking it with consent. So, yes, if you put even an ounce of thought into that, of course it makes sense. I pressed the wrong button and jumped right over the treasure chest, but that's okay, because I just needed to turn around and grab it. And either way, I would have been bumped by those monsters after. Or before. Mini medal? Oh, I can only open it from the front. Oh, Amor Seco. That's good. Full party 50 to 60 HP heal from that item. Okay, here's my chance. Let's see how it goes. Pretty good chance here.
You're one of us now.
You're one of us now. A little bit try hard there on the voice, but anyway. Blinkster, he needs to gain some experience before I can synthesize, but I wonder if I can combine him with Lump Wizard to make that Lump Shaman I've been kind of working towards. Now the rest will probably be pure experience, so And turn auto battle back on until I see a new unique monster. Now I'm just assuming, but this isn't exactly a cave so much as it is a completely different area. Okay, yeah. So here's what I was thinking. Outside in the main area there's seasons, and different seasons, different monsters. But in winter in particular, it seems to open caves. Not always. Some seasons winter freezes caves shut. But different areas on the overworld map, if you will, that you can get to in different seasons, those kind of caves. Versus a cave like this, where I have changed overworld map into like walking through a doorway, if that makes sense. I noticed there's no season counter in here, so, or no wheel that changes the seasons over time. So I don't think there's going to be any different monsters in here, no matter how long I stay. Okay, let's grab Burning Breath and start working towards Anchorman. So I don't need to waste my time waiting around for seasons to change like I do outside. Outside it's not a waste of time because different monsters show up, different areas become accessible, can get to treasure chests and other goodies like that outside. Oh, hey, you're a big one. Oops, I'm on auto battle. So much for that. I was thinking about scouting the bigger one. The skeleton that I got earlier, I don't remember if I've used him for synthesis yet. He was large size. I don't think that's one that I used for my current synthesis tree. I think I found another skeleton later that was... Okay, large size is not correct. He's big for a small monster. He's classified as small, you know, with the circle that's got an S rather than L. But visually, he's large. Okay, we're gonna try scouting this vampire cat.
Now.
Decent chance there. Nah, he's not a fan of me today. That's alright. We'll just click auto battle back on and let it play out. Early access to Bang and Breath skills has been super good. I think we'll be going just a smidge over an hour this time around. Because I'm still working my way through here. But by the time I get through here, I'll definitely be ready to try the Molosseum again. After that loss, I really want to get back in there and win the division. I acquire a what? An asbestos amulet? I hope that's not as deadly for monsters as it is for humans, because I don't want to be breathing asbestos, just hanging around my neck. Yikes. Also, there was nothing up that little passage but a few monsters. That was interesting. Okay, there's another vampire cat. We could try again. Turn off auto battle so I can scout. And see how it goes. Okay. Very cool. Level 11. I could synthesize right away if it's got any good combos for me. see something over here. It's just grass. Looked like a treasure chest out of the corner of my eye. Seems you can go directly to the starting point of the area from here. Do you want to go? I actually did not want to go, but that's alright because this gives me a good opportunity to go ahead and wrap up the episode. Next time around we'll dive deeper into this cave, so that's going to do it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like as it helps the video get seen and the channel to keep on growing. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider subscribing. I upload episodes of Dragon Quest Monsters once a week. I also do Legend of Dragoon during the week, which is almost over, so I'll be starting a new game soon. And yeah, if that sounds like your cup of tea, go ahead and subscribe. Maybe ring that bell for notifications of when I upload a new video. Other than that, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye.